How's it going, everyone? Liam Catterson here, and we are on episode 1 for season 5 for Legends of Tomorrow. I'm really excited to do this crazy, amazing, wonderful show once again. Even though it technically did start up again last week, this is like the beginning of its own, I guess, entity rather than being part of the Crisis lineup. Season 4 was incredible, and I'm really excited to see what Season 5 has on offer, because these last 2 seasons have really upped the ante in terms of the craziness, and I'm just here for more shenanigans, especially since we kind of started off like this kind of season of Legends in spectacular fashion last week with the giant Bevo, and it was just incredible. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what does happen this time around. This is called Meet the Legends, the first episode for season 5. Looking forward to this. Let's go.
They defeated a demon with the help of a dragon on national TV. They become a worldwide obsession.
Holy shit!
We've all been mesmerized by the global phenomenon known as
Whoa! Hang on, let's go back there to 10 seconds. Hang on. Did we just have reactors appearing in the Arrowverse?
They become a worldwide obsession.
Oh my... Wow! Really? Holy crap, that is so awesome!
Like when the spotlight is off.
I'm Kevin Harris.
I've got questions.
And my documentary film crew is the first ever to be granted unfettered access to their lives and their ship, the Wave Rider. So strap in.
So is this like a documentary thing like Arrow did, the Emerald Archer? Okay, I'm down with this.
/ amusement park impresario / historian that rises from the dead.
Oh god.
The dance card tends to get pretty full.
Not invited to crossover, yes.
I was not alive. That changes you, man. Don't get me wrong. I love fame. No one says no to you about anything. Hey, man, that's a cool hat. Can I have it?
Hey. Because he died.
Shouldn't have done the crossover.
Nate's salty.
Okay, so I can just say it to the camera. Sure. My girlfriend, she's lost her mind.
She really probably
We
needs
love
a nap.
this
She
ship.
gets a little sleepy after a long mission. Oh, Nick, why don't you tell us
Oh,
what you do on
Lord.
the ship,
I steal stuff. Get out of my way, you bum.
Okay. He's just joking.
No, Gideon, we're not taking a film crew to
I think we are.
Imperial Russia. Great. This is great.
They can call themselves time travelers now.
All right, legends. Put on your babushkas because we are rushing into Russia.
Oh,
And
for
now
God's
you're
sake.
copying my thing.
Totally. Before he stayed dead.
Is it Ray's giving them a... Oh, Lord. And now he's back.
Guys, we sure he stayed dead?
He was just taking a nap.
Rasputin came back from the dead, and
It's my son, Edgar. I came home late from my shift. Usually he's up playing video games.
All right, love, there you go. Now, why
But
don't
he's
you let
playing
me, take a
Fortnite. Oh, God. I think the term is rage quit.
What's wrong with him? His PJs for starters. I could murder a pint right about now. Fancy a drink?
You're buying.
You got it. Let's
I
go.
mean, he's still a kid at the end of the day.
Greatest of warlocks, but what about Edgar's mother?
Yeah.
Good thinking, G-Man. We'll take the fire escape.
Oh. I thought he was going to say, we'll take how long.
What's the bulk? You wicks, Captain Cat. What is the bulk?
Easy on Gideon, Cat.
What is...
It's you, Ollie, and Laurel.
B, this
Wait.
is actually...
Lord Misa, is that
Really sweet.
his drawing?
Thank you.
My condolence card wasn't awkward.
That would,
Dear Sarah, I'm sorry the vigilante you slept with when he was already dating your sister died. Some say it's better to have loved and lost, but I hope you never loved him at all. Sarah and I aren't the type.
Oh, this is my camera crew. We're producing a newsreel about your startling return. After all, you're not a...
But they don't, like, know about this technology. Like, how advanced it... Oh, God.
Grigori Rasputin.
Sorry.
Monk, mist in your heart. There, right there. You once loved someone.
Yeah, no emotional moments on camera.
Allow me to hypnotize you, and I will help you recover everything you have lost.
No.
Think about it, Nate.
Nate.
Thank you, Rasputin. But I'm gonna have to say yes, 100%. Let's do this.
As Nate's party was about to get
What
started,
an idiot.
Constantine's was coming to an end.
Release the worst souls from hell onto Earth.
What can I say? The girl's all grown up and making money moves. The
So
question
then
is,
I'll take that as a yes.
what are you gonna do?
I don't...
And she's stuffing her face with donuts.
Hey, there we go. Oh no, that's nice.
God has spared Rasputin again!
No, he's just a demon.
Even remembers what we've changed.
That's a lot to process.
Yeah, I know. So you could see why I want to talk to my friends about it. And instead, I get cameras in my face.
Yeah, being there for her.
It's a delicate touch and is extremely deficient at Oliver, but in my defense, I was desperately afraid I was going to say the wrong thing, you know? I don't know what she needs, and everything I try, it seems to make it worse.
I get that.
Hey, hold on, Barad. So you're saying
Gonna rip the door off
Gideon's
soon.
glitching because we fractured time?
Look, at least we didn't break time. We just sort of dinged it up.
Hello?
What?
Wait, is the cameraman? Oh no.
Yes.
They are going to love the tea cakes. I've laced them with cyanide.
Beautiful.
Hello? Kevin, right here.
Your guests have arrived. The Romanovs are here!
I'm sure he was from the 100. One of Rasputin's men.
Your daughters.
Sarah clearly wants to handle this alone.
But are we gonna let her?
Yeah, you let her down once. You're not gonna let her down again. You're gonna have to be there.
Come.
Wait!
It's that case, isn't it?
No. Anastasia, run!
So glad you could join our soiree.
Is this Ava in disguise? Yes! Woo! Keep that for the Avalanche wedding.
You're going to have to do better than that.
How does this sound?
All right, whatever happened to you, okay? Whatever happens to
there.
you, I want to be the person that's there for you. Okay. I'm here for you, Sarah.
My Avalanche heart!
Ava, that was perfect.
Oh, sorry to ruin a moment, ladies, but we have a problem.
Don't think, Ray, just enlarge!
Oh no!
A lake that smells like pierogies?
Ray, do it!
Oh no!
Ambigify.
Your atomic number is up!
No, Ray!
Size?
What should have happened to Thanos?
What did I do? You found your catchphrase, Ray.
Well, to be saved, and sometimes you have to take some people out, I guess.
The public is gonna love
Sometimes
this ending.
people have to burst into
Only missing
pieces.
one thing.
My Avalanche heart! Woof! Woof!
Hi, everybody. We are the Legends, and we just wanted to say thank you for watching our film.
Imagine if this was an
hope
actual
that you
Comic
enjoyed
Con
it.
event.
All right, everybody. I guess that just means don't believe everything you see on camera.
Exactly. Visual
like
effects.
last year, we are all a bunch of frauds.
Big frauds, everybody.
Good that they're keeping their cover.
Just ruined my movie. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Hey, whoa, no, don't do it.
What the hell, John?
I'm putting it
Jesus Christ!
Wait, are you trying to go back to hell?
Soul become my soul, flesh become my flesh. Nakue o superos, acoronto moero.
John, no! Be gone!
You know, sometimes what happens on this ship really would be hard for an audience to follow.
Yeah.
But don't worry, Rebecca Silver is about to have her comeback. You'll see.
Oh.
You were my favorite.
I think your legacy's in good hands, Mick.
How's it going, Gideon?
I don't know where I'll be or who I'll be, but I know that I love you. Find me.
Gideon, who was that? Play it again.
Memory scrub complete.
Ah, shoot! So he just has his own memories to go off on there. Oh boy. This is craziness for Legends. That was pretty awesome. Yeah, the way they did the documentary, as well as not just what the threat of this week was, but also how they dealt with Crisis, especially Sarah, was pretty nifty. I really loved how things flowed and how things are proceeding throughout the season. Like, we're setting things up for like these for some of these characters, like Constantine, like Mona as well. We've set directions for them for the rest of the season. So yeah, I really loved how things flowed. But oh man, that was really spectacular stuff. So, that was a crazy start to Legends of Tomorrow Season 5. I expected nothing less, and I was not disappointed, because this show does deal with crazy in a good way, and we just love this show so much for how ambitious it goes, and how well it is pulled off. And yeah, I really am glad that this episode did focus on the fallout of Season 4, and as well as handling Crisis as well, because this is the only show in the Arrowverse, I believe, that is premiering after Crisis, whereas all the other shows are they've been building towards this moment, and they can continue with their individual stories. So whereas we're just starting off with the Season 5 story, which is Astra unleashing the most evil souls from hell. So that's great stuff. Good to know that Angelus is going to be a factor in Legends of Tomorrow Season 5. Buffy reference for those who do not get it. But no, I really am glad with how they focused on the impacts of the Season 4 finale, as well as Crisis with Sarah and everyone returning, with the status of the Legends being recognised by the public after defeating Neron. Nate as well, he's having a bit of issues remembering Zari. He now knows what she looks like again, but he has no idea who she is, but he knows that she's been an impact in his life. So yeah, I'm assuming Zari is going to, I'm assuming with John returning to hell, if we're not going to see scenes of him in hell again, and Mona leaving, and Charlie as well, because Charlie bolted it and we never saw her again. So yeah, and then there's Nora as well, but I'm assuming Charlie, Nora, Zari, and John are probably going to return, if anything. So yeah, but yeah, we had a bunch of people leaving, so yeah, I'm assuming Zari is going to come back in some form. So yeah, and we were also introduced to Berad as well, who, well, we were introduced to him in the last episode of last season, but we got a bit more of a glimpse of his character and who he is and how he contributes to the team, and I thought he was a very, very fascinating character. So yeah, but it was really good dealing with the fallout of Season 4, as well as, like I said, Crisis with Sarah as well being shattered, and the fact that the team weren't there for her and she felt a bit disappointed with that was very, very heartbreaking, because like I'm still not over Oliver's death as well. And it all goes back to her discussion with Barry when she said the legends were her family, and she needed she needed her family there for her to comfort her. And yeah, I do get what Ava was doing. She wasn't being a bitch or whatever. It's as she pointed out, she has a hard time in determining what's the right move. I'm kind of like Ava in the sense that I don't want to screw up. Like, I want to do the best thing, but I don't want to screw up at the same times, and I worry. So she has to act a bit cautious instead of assuming you can bring this stuff up and be there for her because you're worried that this is going to impact your relationship. So yeah, I did feel so bad for Ava as well as Sarah, of course, because Ava was only wanting to do the right thing, and she didn't know if she would make things worse or if this was a better option. So yeah, but I'm glad they kissed and made up, literally. So yeah, I love Avalanche. I love them so much, and I will die with this ship. So yeah. And not just that though, with Ava's decision to hold back a bit, but also Fame did mess with the Legends' heads as well. Like, they were so fixated on Fame that they sidelined Sarah's feelings, and yeah, it was pretty heartbreaking. So I really am glad that when they were at that Comic-Con thing, which I don't know, it should have been a real event, like at literally Comic-Con or whatever, because you've had people like Tom Hiddleston like dress up as Loki before confront the audience, and even Stephen Amell was in his Green Arrow costume, I think during the season 4 one. Yeah. Yeah, like it should have happened, like just to go even meta. But I mean, we already had a meta beginning. Like, holy crap! Like, I know I'm digressing, but I can't get over that reactor compilation at the beginning. Well done, guys! You are now a part of the Arrowverse. Yeah, that was absolutely crazy stuff. That was so freaking cool. And this is the thing, only Legends can do something like this, I feel, because they are a show that is not afraid to go way beyond the meta charts, I guess. They can afford to do this because the show is out of control for the better. And yeah, just seeing that bit, I just had to take a brief second to actually clarify if I was seeing things right and all of that jazz. So yeah, it was just great to see like Adam and Blindwave just appearing on that compilation. So that was pretty superb. But where was I going back? Oh yeah, the Fame bit. Like when they were at that event, that Comic-Con event. I'm glad that they did keep Sarah's interests at heart, and not just the fact that they were there for Sarah and they did right, as well as help out her in the Rasputin situation, because she was taking on her own, and that kind of relates to feelings. Like, you don't want her to battle her current emotions on her own. So you're going to help her out as well with the whole Rasputin situation in case something bad does happen to Sarah. And it could have easily done so, because he managed to hypnotize half of the Legends members. So it could have gone from bad to worse. But Sarah accepted, like, I'm going to do this on my own, because clearly that I can handle emotions on my own. So yeah. And that's the heartbreaking thing. Like, you need to be there. So I'm glad that the Legends were there for her, and even at the Comic-Con event, that they managed to keep her interests at heart. So yeah, and it also does as well keep the mystique of the Legends there as well. And now their identities in the shadows again, since they've kind of dented the celebrity image that the world had for them. So yeah. But yeah, Rasputin was a pretty interesting villain for this week's episode because he was very comical. He loved the camera. He was, it was just very interesting. And the ending they had for him was just absolutely insane. I'm sure that's a reference to, I am positive, actually. You know what? Especially with the baby Hitler comment and the theory about Ant-Man going up Thanos, and then I'm sure that's what they were aiming for, but I don't know. I just couldn't help but think, oh no, this is like what Ant-Man should have done in Avengers, like when in order to defeat Thanos, just go up inside him and then enlarge it and so yeah, they actually did that, which is I mean, like in terms of like the violence and all of that, Legends really went above and beyond, because it's still pretty gnarly stuff to see. Someone just getting, and not just that though, but John drinking like his remains as well in order to get back to hell. So yeah, and like I said, we found out what the season is going to be dealing with in terms of Astra. So pretty interesting stuff there. It was really good stuff to see. This episode was just absolutely insane. And yeah, I just absolutely loved the fact that we're back here again with Legends of Tomorrow. The stuff where they were on camera as well, like when the Legends were on camera when they were filming their documentary stuff, was really comical, especially with how Ray was trying to impress the camera. Nate was it was just amazing, like especially when when they found out that Oliver died, it was like, should have skipped the crossover, like oh my god, I just loved it. And the salt was just comical. I just can't with this show, and I just loved it. So yeah, amazing start to season 5 of Legends of Tomorrow. And I'm really excited to see what next episode does bring, because that was a pretty impressive start. We've started off point in terms of where the season's going to go, with Nate trying to find out Zari, and now she is out there in the world. And I was actually wondering how much would impact Legends in terms of Crisis, because across the Arrowverse, things have been changed up. So I was really curious to find out what would happen in terms of how Crisis would impact Legends of Tomorrow. So this was amazing. This was a genius start to season 5, I feel. After the whole Neuron situation, this was a really brilliant way in terms of starting things off for season 5. So I absolutely enjoyed it. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Media Beats and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!